Hey everybody, welcome back to Battle Ready Inc., the channel all about bringing you as much nerdy content as possible. So today for you, we're starting a new series. We've got a live duel from you from start to finish right here. This is traditional Alter S, just red, bare bones Alter S Omnimon versus just a really good purple good stuff. It's just got kind of a little bit of everything in there, and it just works really, really well. So two high-level performing decks going head-to-head. We played out multiple matches, and this is the one I really feel like really showed off what both decks can do and in one game, right? So one side isn't one beating one over the other really bad. It's both go back and forth really well. So this is a really good match. So let's get into this. Also, this month's Patreon is a Koromon memory counter, so definitely make sure you go check that out. Very, very cool. Handmade by my wife, a whole set of them. Alright, so starting the game off here, we've got Red going first here, hatching that Koromon egg. Definitely Koromon kind of the way to go, I think, for this deck. Then an Agumon, perfect on top, and then pass it over with a Dark Tyrannomon. Definitely probably one of the most preferred starting step-ups you can do for Red. Getting that Dark Tyrannomon out there to give them one memory, just turn one, is so good. And then here they go into the Impmon, and now they got the Mermare, which this is a new addition for them. Purple finally got their one-cost evolution and immediately putting it to work. So that's pretty awesome for them. Even as a 5-cost drop isn't the worst. Definitely not as bad as Dark Tyrannomon over there. And then goes ahead and goes into the Tapirmon. Giving us 3 memory to work with is definitely not the best idea. And then going to the Lavagridamon, the brand new Digimon for Red there, which is definitely a much needed improvement. Just gives us more memory efficiency, especially with a 5 to 6 count Omnimon ratio in the deck, just depending on the strategy. And then hard playing a Cordramon. Yikes. Definitely don't want to get up into the level 6 only to get, if you can't attack with it immediately, then you have to deal with Trump Sword and even Purple. If you leave a level 3 on field, the Devimon is just soon to follow. So if you have an open level 3 there, you always got to be cautious of that Devimon as a Red player. Really any color, but just multiple factors there in dropping that Cordramon. And then here we see the Chimeramon come right back. Goes ahead and pops that, our level 5 there, so pulls us behind for sure. And gets that value off the Tapirmon for that draw. Here we go. We're going to try to go and build that same tower up again. We got the Agumon. The best rookie for inheritables when you're trying to build up into any sort of level 6 or level 7 play. Just ensures that you can get over most things. Oh, and there's the Greymon just to coincide with it, with that +1 security is such a good combination. Just if you're a Red player and you're not playing Greymon, then the security attack +1 inheritable. I don't know what you're thinking. And then just dropping the Beomon to pass turn, get a couple extra bodies out there on field, setting up for future plays more than likely. Purple here, getting that Tapirmon for that draw in security, and then just goes ahead and swings with that Chimeramon. So that kind of tells me they don't have a whole lot that they're really maybe counting on Digivolving into. And then does the same play right back to us and dropping a 2-cost rookie to pass it back to us. Again, putting us at 1 memory is definitely really brutal. So we pass it right back to them. Same plan as before. We got our level 5 there, so we're hoping to get into a level 6 so we can actually attack with it. That's kind of the plan going ahead here. We do have the Cordramon on field to protect us in case of emergencies. He can't rookie rush us real easily, that sort of thing. He does have 4 Digimon on field, and we have 4 security. Just depends on if they want to risk both their rookies and probably most of their stuff. Red has a lot of high-level, high-attack stuff that can be hiding in their security there, so the chances of any of that walking away is super, super slim. just between all the level 6s and all the level 7s, the Gaia Forces. Oof, and there we see a Beelzemon coming down. Takes care of that blocker we were just bragging about. Does give us a lot of memory to work with, though, so that's pretty fortunate. So we really, really need to capitalize on that opportunity. And then there we go. We finally see the Phoenixmon drop. We got the Greymon underneath, the Agumon, the Koromon, so we can hit anything in here and nothing is going to kill us. We got that bonus security attack, so now we can really start putting in some work for sure here. But that's a big field to deal with, so we really need to find a way to take care of that. Thankfully, this is an Alter S deck, so in theory, if you have an Alter S, this is the perfect time to play it. More so than Volcanic. Yep, there you go. Because Volcanic can't take care of the Mare, but the Alter S can, because he digivolves both of these guys, which is great, and then he goes for the pop effect, so which will take out both or all three of the rookies essentially. Yeah, that's super awesome. Here though, he's gonna get a lot of draw power. He's got the he gets the trash, and then he gets to draw one for the Tapirmon, and then draw two for the new purple rookie. Is so nice, and then discard one, or it's draw one, discard one. Sorry, I'm thinking of I believe the Gabumon is the draw two, discard one. But still, lots of draw power, lots of draw power in purple, which really helps facilitate their combos. I mean, they pretty much will always draw into the exact cards they need, depending on the deck that they're going against. So if you're going against Rookie Rush, you really need to draw into your blockers and get all your blockers out there, because that's just so powerful. Being able to get the exact cards you need from your deck at the exact situation for the exact deck that you're going against. And I think purple is just so much powerful for that. Same thing with LadyDevimon there. Just, again, more draw power, get you into the deck, get you exactly what you need. Just super good stuff. Hence the name of the title here, Purple Good Stuff. So we got a good board set up for him. He does have a lot of memory, though. 5 to work with is definitely a nice chunk of change. Easy to make a potential comeback for sure if you draw into the right stuff. Here doesn't have a level 3 on field that he can go into a Devimon with, like I was saying earlier. So he can't just crash with a Devimon into the Omnimon. So that's good. He could very easily pop the rookie with a slew of things. A Chimeramon, that would take care of that really easily. Let's see, another Beelzemon, if you wanted to go ahead and use it. He is getting kind of slim there. He might consider popping the Beelmon. I don't have a rookie in my raising area to bring out, so that's super crucial there. So that kind of shows that I don't have a whole lot to work with. Gonna go ahead and pay the 2. He's gonna drop a rookie, and then pay another 2 for another rookie. Yikes! Wow! And then plays the 3 for a third rookie. Yikes! 1 Volcanic Dramon, and he's right back to where he was. But hey, we can capitalize on this for sure. Swing with the Omnimon, get that the nice Greymon effect again, getting the multiple security attacks. Here, returning the Phoenixmon to hand doesn't really matter for this particular Omnimon, unfortunately. We don't get to attack twice. It just makes him unblockable. So, while sure it does have the potential to win a game, it's not as, I would say it's as powerful as the original Omnimon, because if we could have attacked with that Omnimon twice, we would have won the game with Beelmon. So, granted, we would have lost if we hadn't popped all those Digimon on the previous turn. So it goes back and forth. And then here we go, Digivolving into the blocker. Yeah, he's got 5 attacks coming in next turn. We have 4 security, so we got to slow him down for sure, or else we're going to be in a world of hurt. Again, Volcanic Dramon looking really good right now. That's a 3-pop rookie Volcanic Dramon potentially. Gonna go into the what is that? The Monodramon. Oh, we don't even have enough memory for a Volcanic Dramon, so that's pretty brutal. If we had the other Beelmon where we could have crashed with it, and it died and we gained the memory, that would have been an interesting play to have done. Oh, there it is. Speak of the devil. Unfortunately, we'll have to wait a turn to get any kind of use out of that. which means 5 attacks coming in. We can block 1. 3 memory isn't enough, thankfully. If we gave him 4, we would have probably lost, because Beelzemon could have come down, popped our blocker, and then he could have attacked with all the rookies and possibly won. Assuming there's no Gaia Force in the security there, which, again, against red, always a possibility. We haven't seen a Gaia Force this game yet, so they got to be lurking around somewhere. Here we go, swinging in with the Tapirmon, trying to get that draw, and yeah, so he's going to get the draw for Tapirmon, and then the draw 1, discard 1 for the rookie, or for the baby. Yeah, so can't see quite what he discarded there, unfortunately. But that is a fat stack of trash pile going on there for sure. It looks like it's almost even with the deck at this point. So things like Lilithmon is totally live. Of course, Beelzemon's live. We've already seen it once. Lots and lots of, and you see the Lilithmon in hand. He's looking at it right there. Just, you got to be, when dealing with purple, the longer it goes on, the worse it gets for you. A Piedmon also at this point gets exactly back what he wants. You know, if he's milled any blockers, that sort of thing, he can get all of his blockers back. Definitely something you got to be kind of leery of. All right, and then here we go, swinging in with the Impmon. Go ahead and block that one. I think that's seems to be a safe enough call. The Impmon's the one you want to block because that's the one that Beelzemon can come on to. So, but here we go. Here comes the Devimon then. For the crash. We did get at least one more turn out of the Omnimon, so that's good. He didn't immediately die when we digivolved into it, which is always the worst. Again, though, gets more effects off with the baby. That baby, again, just letting them draw into so much stuff. I see several Trump Swords sitting there. Looks like 3 Trump Swords in hand. Yikes, that's pretty brutal for sure. Thankfully, we can't actually see each other's hands in play, so while they're tilted, particularly for the camera, it's not exactly like that in the game. And then here we go, swinging with a Chimeramon now. Gonna go ahead and take out the blocker, which is an interesting play for sure. He is on the ropes there, and then there comes the Chimeramon, which will destroy Beelmon, which will also get us the 1 memory, so that's really nice, because it's during either player's turn, I believe, so it's just on deletion, you gain the 1 memory, so that's great. Unlike most of red cards, which is going to be on your turn. Here we go, drawing into the card you need is always a great thing. So we got the Greymon there, and then the Koromon, again, as the inheritables. Ooh, War Greymon. What an interesting option to go into. Most people are running just the Blitz Greymon here, but being able to swing in and not trigger options, like, is that ever a bad thing? I think the War Greymon is like a one of. Honestly, isn't that big a deal. The Blitz Greymon, the issue with that is that 4 cost is so huge. You almost always have to pass your turn when you go into it, whereas the 3 cost is, more often than not, you can keep it on your turn, especially if you're playing the stuff like the memory tamers and that sort of thing. You can guarantee yourself you'll always have at least 3 memory to be able to actually swing with the level 6 that you go into. The only benefit I like over the Blitz Greymon is the fact that if he's in security, he's a 12k body, and that's really, really good. All right, here we go, setting up, going wide here with this play, hoping that he can't get multiple outs on board. It's easy to get through 1 War Greymon that's suspended, but to kill a rookie with a Trump Sword or something like that, and being memory efficient about it, killing both, that's certainly tricky. So it'll be very interesting to see how he kind of tries to figure out a way to work through this. Something like a Piedmon bringing back 2 blockers is always a viable play. It's a lot of memory, though, to give your opponent, so that means, it might work for 1 turn, but in retrospect, they're going to build up a whole big board or handle the rest of your board, that sort of thing with all that memory. Here goes into the Lilithmon, which is an interesting play. Going to get a dig through that trash for something. Got a big, hefty stack, though. It looks like over half the deck now is in trash. Goes for the Night Raid. Okay, interesting. Looking for options here, not Digimon. So, wow, that's the only option in the trash is the one single Night Raid. Ouch. But I believe that, she has Vengeance if I'm not mistaken, or she can at least crash. He's 11k on the same turn, so can definitely crash. And then here we go for the Night Raid then, with Lilithmon's effect basically making Night Raid free. It's a 2-cost play, but then she gives you 2 memory back. And then boom, dropping the Beelzemon. There it is, kills the Beelzemon. Should be 1 more memory than that if I'm not mistaken. Not that I don't think it's gonna matter very much, but depending on what we go with here, definitely a tight board to deal with. He's got 3 swings coming in next turn. Doesn't look like we got a rookie to work with, or else the rookie probably would have come down by now for that more draw power. Looks like there might be a Skull Greymon in hand and Lava Garudamon. But that's all big, heavy drop stuff, and there's a lot of things to deal with. One Gaia Force isn't going to win you a match, you know. So you're going to need a little more than that. You're going to need some sort of bodies on field. Again, if you had multiple rookies to drop right now, could probably win it. You got the 3 security. You could take the 3 hits. If you could just flood the field with like rookies, you'd be set. Even some cheap play cost stuff, but you know, at the memory like it is, you would need some pretty cheap stuff, which red doesn't. Red's play costs are not cheap. And it's not like green, and black has some pretty good cheap stuff like Numamon, some level 4s, level 5s, that sort of stuff. Black or red doesn't have a whole lot. It's got Groundramon, which is a pretty good drop. That level 5 cost isn't too bad. Oof, but a Dark Tyrannomon for 6 is definitely not the play you want to see. But hey, it could be enough to win it for sure if there wasn't 3 Trump Swords over there in hand. So even with all that the swinging, it's not like you got to worry about Hammer Spark or anything like that against this deck. So here he's just going to get a walk through pretty much everything. I'm surprised he didn't swing with a Tapirmon first, just for the free draws. But it looks like he's probably got something in the works then, if he's not swinging with it yet. Okay, there it comes. And sure enough, gonna die, gonna get the draw 1, and then the draw 1, discard 1. So essentially draw 2, discard 1. Such a good combination. Oh, it's so ridiculous. Oh, there we see a Millenniummon in hand of all things. I think that might be a good, probably. Beelzemon isn't going to do you any more favors now that it's on the field. Also, if you Digivolve up 1, you don't have to worry about the Alter S taking it off. Definitely not a bad issue. Oh, that was the discard of the Trump Sword, not the activation of a Trump Sword. So, still though, what a close game. Both security wiped out. Literally red. It came down to red just not having the rookies. If it could have played 2 rookies, he probably could have taken this game. But it's looking like it's not going to go well. He's got purple has multiple removal in hand to take care of this situation for sure. And there we go. There we see the Millenniummon shuffle the Dark Tyrannomon back to the bottom of the deck, leaving the board completely open. No rookies in the raising area. Oh, just a single rookie in the raising area would have won the game for red, essentially. So, more than likely, because he would have had to remove the Dark Tyrannomon and set up a blocker to hold the rookie off. Yeah, so, and there comes the hand down. Ooh, that's a fat stack. 2 Omnimons. Looks like, 3 level 6s, a Gaia Force. You see the Valmon in hand, so even if we had the rookie in the raising area, it would have been dealt with. But again, I don't think he could have got the Valmon out and also gotten the Millenniummon or the Trump Sword, either one. Didn't have enough memory to get both of those out. I think he was at 2 memory, so he would have either had to deal with the Dark Tyrannomon or dealt with the rookie. I don't think he could have dealt with both. It was literally that close. It came down to needing a single rookie in hand out of, what is that, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. If one of those single 9 cards had been a rookie, red would have taken this instead of purple. It was that like close of a game. But you really got to see like everything in action, everything that purple has available to him, with the Beelzemons, with the Lilithmon being able to get that memory back for that Night Raid that it played. The Millenniummon coming back and shuffling in the Dark Tyrannomon to prevent them from losing the game. You got to see Alter S come down. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see an Omnimon, but we did get to see the Alter S like actually live through another turn, which is always a miracle. Sadly, no Blitzgraymon, but I don't think there was really many opportunities for Blitzgraymon to really shine. Maybe if against the Millenniummon, if he had made another turn, it would have actually mattered, but overall, the Blitzgraymon really never came up. I hope y'all like this new style of video. It'll replace our Tuesday videos, so moving ahead, we'll have more of these in-depth single games. You know, I'm trying to find the best single game I can, so let me know what kind of decks you want to see. I posted a poll on a Facebook group, and it had like well over 100 people vote on it, so I've got a good idea of what people want to see. But hey, it doesn't hurt to put your comments in the comments section, just so I know what people are really excited about seeing for the 1.5. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and comment, as well as subscribe if you haven't already. If you enjoy this type of content, I try to put it out as much as possible, so definitely subscribe. Also, if you really enjoyed the content, check out my Patreon. I have a link in the description below for it. You can get access to my Discord server, as well as if you're a Dragon Village M fan, account takeovers where I help you out with your account. If you're a Digimon fan, I've got monthly giveaway, well, not even giveaways, I've got monthly merch that's specific to Patreon, stuff like memory counters, custom made. This is the baby form of Vmon here. There's going to be more in the works also, so lots of memory counters, all kinds of awesome Digimon merch. So definitely check out that tier, and if you're just all out crazy, there's other tiers if you're that dedicated. As well as check out my Teespring. I've got awesome merch there, you know, official Battle Ready Ink merch. Awesome phone cases for you Digimon fans out there. They've got them for iPhones as well as Samsungs, so they are super sweet. If you've seen the last Digimon movie, that's where these are from. I had a friend of mine custom make these so that way they fit perfectly on these phone cases. They look super good, so definitely check those out. But at the end of the day, if you can't do any of that, just like I said, like the video. That helps a ton. And subscribe. It doesn't hurt, but it helps me. So that's what's the real benefit. And as always, I'll see you next time.